School's out! Snack time! Let's see if this candy was worth waiting in line for. Super sour! Oh, my teeth feel like they're gonna fall out! Ugh. Everyone said this candy was awesome. It's... Yikes! Gotta get some cola to wash this down! Oh, this is totally bitter! What happened to my cola? It doesn't even taste like cola anymore. It's just like that gross herbal tea Mom makes me drink when I have a cold. Ooh, my mouth tastes yucky. Oh, okay. This chocolate I bought with my saved up pocket money should be safe, right? Here goes. What is this? It's like overcooked slugs mixed with strawberry jam and rotten eggs. Ew.
What's that smell? Could something that smells so weird and complicated even exist?
Duh, it's the Prank Master's collection, obviously. Handcrafted by yours truly, Yuzuha. Don't worry though, they're all made with natural ingredients, super safe and harmless. Alright, let's head over now. Just act cool, like we're just strolling by.
Okay, but what exactly are you doing? Never mind. I'll just go along with it. Based on how things are going, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get an explanation anyway.
Who did this? Who swapped my snacks for yucky stuff?
Yo, kiddo, what's up? Why the long face? Wait a sec. What you got there? Whoa, you can't just be chowing down on that chocolate. Those choco beans you just ate. I mean, where'd you even get those?
You? Who are you? What's wrong with the thing in my hand? It's just regular chocolate, right? Okay, maybe a bit expensive, but still pretty normal. Is there something wrong with it?
Kid, I get it now. Seems like some weird stuff's been going on with you lately. Like crashing hard during lunch, blanking on easy questions in the quiz, and the biggest thing? Your food's been tasting funky.
Never mind the last one. Aren't the first two you mentioned pretty normal? Those happen all the time.
Shh! I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this kid. Don't distract me, Belle.
Hey! Who are you? How do you know so much about all this? How'd you get everything right?
You know what? Looks like the prank gods got it out for you. Think back. Have you been messing with people? Pulling pranks? Made anyone cry with your tricks?
Well, I didn't mean to trick anyone. The prank god's like a bad guy, right?
The prank god's not good or bad. It makes its own judgments. This chocolate is the prank god's way of testing you. If you keep making people sad with your pranks, you're gonna get punished accordingly.
The prank god's gonna punish me? What's gonna happen to me now?
Like, the chocolate you ate might hatch into hundreds of slimy slugs inside your stomach. So many that they start oozing out of your mouth. Until eventually, you turn into a giant slug yourself!
No, wait! You're just trying to scare me. How could someone turn into a slug?
Oh yeah? Don't believe me, huh? Check out the back of that chocolate wrapper then! See how that totally normal chocolate suddenly has some weird symbol on it? That's the prank god's signature, right there!
Well, let me see. Yeah, there's like a mark there.
Also, doesn't your tummy feel all bloated and warm? Like, the slugs are already doing the wiggle worm inside.
Ah! No way! I don't want to turn into a slug boy! What do I do? Oh, you know everything. You gotta know how to fix this, right? Oh, please, please help me!
So, if you offend the prank god, you turn into a slug? That's unbelievably insane, defies all logic, and is totally terrifying. Seriously, what are you gonna do now?
Just like the lady here said, the consequences are gonna be pretty nasty, you know? But I got a fix for you. Just tell me what naughty things you've done. Promise to turn over a new leaf, and I can sweet talk the prank god into forgiving you and getting rid of those slug eggs in your belly. After all, I'm the prank witch.
Really? If I tell you everything, then the prank god will forgive me?
Totally! See that fluffy little messenger behind the witch lady? That's the prank god's mortal form!
Okay. So, I kinda wanted to make friends with this girl, but I didn't know how to talk to her, so I did some not-so-nice stuff to get her to notice me.
Did you yank her hair, put bugs in her desk, and keep stealing her pens?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, witch lady. Do you think the prank god will forgive me now?
OMG, no way! What a coincidence! That little girl you were messing with is actually my little sis, Sumire. She told me she really wanted to be friends with this guy, but he just kept picking on her. She came home crying for so long. Don't tell me that guy was you.
What? She cried? And for a long time? I was just trying to get her to notice me. I made her sad. So, I guess I do deserve to turn into a slug. That's what I get.
But you probably won't have to turn into a slug anymore. I just got a message from the prank god saying they'll let you off the hook this time. As long as you're willing to apologize to Sumire and be friends with her.
I totally will. I always wanted to be friends with her. I'm super sorry for playing those mean pranks on her.
I heard from Sumire that your name's Ashwin, right? Hey Ashwin, as a prank witch, I'm gonna teach you a super secret prank playing trick. So listen up.
Whoa! A secret prank trick? Coming from the prank master Yuzuha herself? Definitely worth taking notes on.
That is, pranks should never, ever cause real harm. You can prank someone you care about, but it should always lead to something good. After all, a joke's only funny if you can both laugh about it, right?
That makes so much sense. So that's the secret to pranking. Oh, you know so much about pranks. I want to hear more. Please, witch lady, teach me your secrets.
Okay, so truth be told, even though I'm a prank witch, I'm not that great at pulling pranks myself. All those wise words I was dropping, I learned them from this awesome lady right here!
Wait, what? Learned from me? I don't remember any of this. Hold up. I'm sensing a trap.
Wow, the witch lady says you're powerful. Could you teach me something?
Hey, Yuzuha! Seriously? You're ditching me and running off like that? Oh, I can't believe you got me again.
Pretty please, dear manager, help me pick out a good movie.
So, anything you're really into? Give me a hint, and I can, narrow down the options for you.
Let me see. Horror, adventure, tearjerkers. I'm pretty much game for anything. My movie tastes are all over the place.
What about that Tanuki movie? It's about this Tanuki who's totally failing at the transformation art and gets booted from its village because of some misunderstanding. But it uses its brains to expose the bad guys and save its clan.
Tanuki, huh? And as the main character. Kama would probably dig that. Sounds adorable. I trust your judgment. Let's go with that one.
I actually have. I am Tanuki in stock. Haven't gotten around to watching it yet, though. There's a TV upstairs. Wanna check it out, Yuzuha?
Sounds good! Watching movies with you makes them way more fun. What an interesting film! The way they mixed real-life animal stuff in the story? That was just perfect! And the protagonist lines are so quotable. That whole, I'm a tanuki, not a reindeer, bit has to be a reference to something else, right?
I loved the movie too. And seriously, when the tanuki was getting attacked, Kama was totally losing it, pacing back and forth in front of the TV. Oh, so cute. He must have been super into it.
Huh? What's that, Kama? You want to say something? Oh, you mean the movie feels kind of familiar? Yeah, that one scene did give me major deja vu. Reminds me of when we first met.
You mean you and Kama? I'm dying to know the story. Spill the deets.
It's not really much of a story. I just happened to help Kama out by chance. When I first saw him, Kama was getting bullied, held underwater by some punk kids. I know how terrifying it is to choke on water, so I rushed over and scared them off. He was frightened and took off in a flash. Never thought I'd see him again after that. Then, when I was in a jam in the hollow, Kama swooped in and saved me! That's when I realized he'd been secretly following me around, keeping an eye on me the whole time. He'd been hurt by humans before, so he must have been super scared and suspicious. But when he saw me in trouble, he still jumped in, giving me time to bail.
You helped Kama out, so he wanted to have your back. Even though he totally freaked out, he still stood up for you. I guess that's what real courage is all about.
Yeah, later when we met up with Minato, he thought he was a baddie too and totally clobbered him. Despite Kama being smaller, he came off as way more intimidating than Minato. After that, it took me forever to get those two to get along. Of course, it was Kama being a little grump, always thinking Minato was some bad guy in disguise. Minato was pretty down about it for a long time.
Wow, things have really changed, huh? Who would have thought Kama would end up becoming such an important partner to you?
Yeah, it's got me thinking. Kama was a lot like me back then, just clinging to a plank, cast adrift in this world. Sometimes I dream that I'm still out there, drifting across a vast, endless ocean. It's beautiful, sure, but it's also kind of cruel, like it just goes on forever, like time itself. But along the way I met Dad, Minato, Kama, Alice, and then I met you. We may still have to cling to that piece of driftwood, but so what? At least we're not alone anymore.
The fact that we were able to meet each other in this lifetime is nothing short of a miracle. I'm really glad I met you and that we became friends.
And of course, it's because you're such a good friend that I go all out when I tease you. It's getting late. The movie was awesome. Thanks for today. Next time, take me around 6th Street, okay? I can't wait to discover what other little surprises are hidden in the place you call home. How do people figure out their dreams anyway? I've honestly never thought about it. I'm totally clueless.
Why don't we start with your hobbies? I mean, usually people's dreams are connected to stuff they like to do, right?
Hobbies? Duh! Ghost stories are my absolute favorite, obviously. But ghost stories are usually just a hobby, right? You hardly ever see anyone actually making bank off them.
What about a ghost story writer? You're like a walking encyclopedia of creepy tales. If we slap them all into a book, I'd bet it'd get quite a bit of attention.
A ghost story writer? Nah, I'm not really into writing. Plus, getting the right mix of scary and original takes way more patience than I've got. Let's just say I'm better at being impatient.
Besides ghost stories, what other hobbies do you have? You know, something you're good at. Like keeping things lively? Does that count?
I know what you're thinking. You mean pranking people, right? You're so sweet. You wouldn't even say it straight out. But seriously, can pranks really be something worth dedicating your whole life to pursuing?
A magician kind of fits, right? Using clever tricks to totally mess with people's minds? That's your jam.
A magician? In a way, they do make a living off pranks, don't they? I mean, what's a better prank than pulling doves out of a handkerchief and vanishing into thin air right in front of everyone? But magicians usually come from super fancy families and start training very young. At my age, I don't think becoming a magician is really in the cards. Even though the path seems a bit different from the future I had in mind, and it's not exactly what Alice would call a dream, I'm just happy you think I'm cool enough to do this.
Is there anything you haven't done yet but are dying to try?
Something I want to try but never did? Let me think. Something like being a truck driver.
A truck driver? Why would you even come up with something so random?
I've watched a bunch of movies and enjoy a lot of genres, but road movies are my absolute favorite. They have this vibe that's both the saddest and the freest. And what's a road movie without a truck driver? A woman with a story that's totally different from how she looks, driving alone on the highway, all to protect something more precious than life itself. That sounds super cool! It'd be pretty awesome if I could become someone like that.
The truck driver thing kinda reminds me of someone I know, just without all the drama.
Whoa! You know someone that cool? Come on, introduce me already. I feel like if I actually meet her, I might get some inspiration for my future. You're Piper? You look different from what I was expecting. I'm Yuzuha. Nice to meet you.
So you're Yuzuha. What an adorable little girl. Oh, Proxy, you've brought another new compadre. Seeing such a youngin' makes the youthful spirit in this old soul burn bright again.
Youngin? Belle, don't tell me Piper looks small, but she's actually ancient?
Okay, so Piper's age is a total enigma, but she's super reliable. You can totally count on her, for real.
Let's skip the small talk, Yuzuha. Heard you want to play trucker. Hop on in.
Oh, I get it. It's like that movie quote. Truck drivers face the world with their bodies, not their minds. So this is what life's really like for truck drivers.
So Piper might not be your typical trucker, but she's definitely living her best life. So, Yuzuha, any inspiration hitting you yet?
Yes, Belle, I'm so happy. Thank you. You helped me find my heart again. Being here isn't much different from being there. As long as you're free on the inside, the whole world feels free. I was like trying to be all inspired by Alice with her super focused life and everything. That's just not Ukinami Yuzuha, you know? Belle, I realized I don't want to be Alice at all. A girl pure like crystal is admirable because she's all clear and steady. But I'm no crystal. I'm more like a pomelo leaf, just floating around on the waves, always changing, but free to go wherever.
You've got your own life, totally different from Alice's. And even though Alice's dreams might be shiny and all, I think your free-spirited way is just as awesome.
Yeah, even if I don't have Alice's dreams or a future all figured out, and I'm just full of what-ifs, so that just means my possibilities are endless. I'm just me, Ukinami Yuzuha. True to my name, I drift freely across this sea of a world. Sure, I'll face some danger or pain. There will always be encounters, always be surprises. Maybe someday I'll find that direction everyone's always talking about. But for now, I'm not gonna stress about it. Just living my best life as me right now in this very moment. That's the life Ukinami Yuzuha has chosen.
If this is the path you've chosen, then I truly hope your wishes come true. And that you never lose the joy you're feeling right now.
I'm a girl with S-rank luck after all. I'll make a wish for you and everyone. But could we keep what happened today as a secret between you and me? It feels like you saw a rare moment of doubt in me. So please, treasure this memory and don't forget it, okay? If you forget, I'll transform into the Prank Witch and turn everything you've ever loved into pomelo leaves.